Hi, Salim Omar here from CPA Marketing Genius. Episode 2, I'm going to talk about client attraction, how to fill up your pipeline with your ideal clients. A practice filled with the wrong clients will be very different than one that's filled with the right clients. A practice filled with the wrong clients is going to be a pain to own for several reasons. Number one, it's going to result in a higher level of stress because these folks are not easy to work with. You know who these clients are. They are whiners and complainers. They always want X or Y, demanding extra work and care without wanting to pay for it. Number two is they don't respond timely. They don't give complete information. So it takes twice as long to service them, which means profits are low. Then number three is that you and your team don't enjoy working with them because they are unappreciative. On the other hand, a practice that's filled with the right clients is a joy to own. These guys send in everything on time, they show up for appointments, and they respect your time just like you respect theirs. Number two is that they're serious about their business. They want to make it successful. This means they value good advice. When you meet with them, they'll come prepared to listen and to learn. But the best part of these clients is that they're people of good character. They are courteous, they're respectful, they have a good value system. Let me share with you an example of a CPA that I helped with recently. His name is Sam. He first came to me 6 months back. His client roster was loaded with awful clients, the wrong clients. It resulted in him having to work crazy hours. His team and him, they didn't enjoy servicing these clients. And his practice had stopped growing because he was already working at full capacity. Let me walk you through the steps how I helped him, and maybe you can see how you can apply this in your own firm to fill up your pipeline with the right clients, with your ideal clients. So the first step was to identify his ideal clients. We looked at his existing best clients for a common thread amongst them. From that, we created a demographic profile, which is a critical piece of filling up your pipeline with the right clients. So by determining who he wanted to serve, we were able to target his clients so that he could do fulfilling, profitable work for them. The demographic profile of your ideal client consists of its revenue size, its employee size, where it's located geographically, and then the industry that it operates in. This is the demographic profile we created for Sam. Revenues, $500,000 to $3 million. That is the size of client, of business that Sam really enjoyed working with. He was able to make the biggest difference for businesses that were in that size revenue range. Employees, 3 to 15, so that his firm could handle their payroll as well. Located within 50 miles from his office, Sam liked that personal face-to-face interaction. So these were folks that were within 50 miles so that they could come and visit with him and his team. The two industries that he enjoyed working with the most: construction and service professionals. The next thing to look at is psychographics. Psychographics represents the attitudes, values, lifestyle, and opinions of your target market. Here's what we came up with: respectful, smart, business savvy, and open to advice and to learning. And what was important for Sam is that his clients, he wanted them to be givers, with a giver's mindset to their communities and to their families. Now, once we knew who his ideal client was, I helped him craft a message that would best resonate with his ideal clients and it would appeal to them. A big part of knowing your market, your target market, and communicating to them effectively is understanding the struggles and challenges that they face, that your ideal client faces. By crafting a message that shows your knowledge of your target market, your ideal client struggles and challenges, you'll be able to, number one, communicate to your target market about the problems they face and describe your practice in a way that makes them want to do business with you. The types of questions that you want to be thinking about for your ideal clients, for your right clients, are: what keeps them up at night? What is their biggest challenge? What is the biggest obstacle facing them, standing between them and their goals? What is the biggest improvement they could make in their business as it relates to what you do? What problem is so frustrating for them that they would do or pay anything to solve it? Of course, getting into the head of the ideal client is the first step. You also have to identify where you can find these clients. Do they meet at a certain place at a certain time in the year? What magazines do they read? What websites do they visit online? When they need a recommendation for a service provider or professional, who do they ask? By finding out where those construction and service professionals were looking, Sam's ideal clients, he was able to get his business right out in front of them. So how did Sam do after filling his pipeline with his ideal clients? After a few short months of putting this in place, Sam signed up 2 construction clients, paying him $22,000 a year in annual fees, almost $30,000 in new revenues recurring from the right clients who are enjoyable to work with and are profitable. So to summarize, when you're trying to fill your client profile, there are 3 main steps. Number 1, determine what your ideal client is. Build a demographic and a psychographic profile for them. Number 2, customize your message so that it addresses their specific needs and their specific concerns and problems of their ideal client. And number 3 is send that message in the places where your ideal client is looking for and can be found. Thanks for watching this. Hope you found the information useful. Please share your comments in the section below. I personally read each and every one of them, so would love to hear from you. Also, you may want to take advantage of a free strategy session where I do a deep dive with you about your practice and really create a roadmap, a game plan that's going to help you take your practice to where you want to take it to. In order to do that, please click on the link below and look forward to conversing with you.